Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am currently still finishing up my post-lunch work, as I said, but I thought we could hop on. We could do a little bit of review for the three videos that Austin FC has posted. Excuse me, posted since I was with you guys last. So that's what I think we're gonna do. We got the legend take roots, new oak and cypress trees surround St. David's. I don't know exactly what it ends up with. And then you have a Brandon Vazquez thing. I think that's a... I don't know actually what that video is. We got a Brandon Vazquez one, and then you have the like preview video thing. So let's get up on the first one here. Oh, literally just new oak and cypress trees around St. David's. Okay, I think this is literally just going to be... I forgot to even come over here. What's going on? This I think is just gonna literally just be like some nothing, but we'll see. I finish up my food. Those are in fact trees. Okay, that was something. That was something that we've seen. All right, then we see Stronger Than Ever, which is going to be the Brandon Vazquez one of today. This one I'm excited for. So we'll do these three videos, then we'll go into the lineups, and then the game will most likely be about to start there.
I feel like I'm a new Brandon, you know, like I'm coming back as a better athlete than before.
Okay.
And when you get something taken away from you, having it back, you kind of just appreciate it so much more. So I think I'm going to be able to just appreciate every step of the game.
I took a bite right at the start of that, and I thought it was going to be enough for me to finish chewing, but it's not. Great. Cool. Okay, that was something. Now, the last one is the pre-game, like the preview video that they post every week. This one I'm going to have a little bit more time. This is a minute long.
Brandon Vazquez, it's a good effort. Oh, it's an outstanding effort. This is direct. Oh, and Wolff brings it down. Oh, and Wolff. Oh, what a goal.
Dani highlight? Nope. Interesting. There we go. I thought they were going to throw a Dani Pereira video into that, just due to the fact that there was Owen and Brandon Vazquez coming back from injuries. And then the other player that's coming back from injuries is Dani Pereira, which I guess we'll look at right now. Here we go. Excuse me. Starting 11 for tonight's game. Stuver and net back for Dessler, Biro, Svatok, and Heinz Ike. Probably the best back line that Austin has available. Midfield trio, I want to say. Ilie, Josef Rosales, and Facu Torres. And then front three, Ramirez in the middle, Azuni, and Jaden Nelson on either side. Or it's going to be a 4-4-2 with Torres and Nelson wide, Ilie and Rosales central, Azuni and Ramirez up top. I'm interested to see how long both Christian Ramirez plays and Ilya Sanchez plays. I think those are the two that come off for the recovered Owen Wolff and Brandon Vazquez. I wonder how many minutes those two get today. I would not be surprised if it's no more than like 25, 30. I wouldn't be surprised if it's no more than 25 minutes for either of them. I think Owen gets more minutes than Brandon does. The other one that we see on here is Danny Pereira is available again, so I guess we'll just go to the bench. Damian Loss, John Bell, John Gallagher, Danny Pereira, Nico Dubrsarski, Brandon Vazquez, CJ, Owen, and Sabovich is the midfield here. We're looking at highlights from yesterday. That looks like it came off of 66's arm that Ryan Honk said. This game was crazy. Miami Orlando, I guess it was late in the first half, not second half, as I said earlier. That's a great goal. And then late in the second half, who is Miami's goalkeeper now? It's Dane St. Clair, isn't it? Conceded a penalty and equalized at 79 minutes. That's great. 6 minutes from the end. 4-3 to Orlando City. Messi still, I don't think Inter Miami has won a game at home this year. I'm pretty sure they've lost every single game at home. It's not good. It's not good at all. Let me see. St. Louis City will do that. Roman Berkey, Povara, Bumgartle, McNaughton, Totland, Perez, Durkin, Willem, Hartel, Leuven, and then Becher up front. On the insights for today, Austin's 4. Austin's never beaten St. Louis at Q2 Stadium, losing 2 of 3 home meetings. Hopefully that changes today. Austin FC has won 2 of their first 10 MLS matches this season, drawing 4 and losing 4. That's not great. Brad Stuver leads the MLS with 5.5 saves per match, papering over defense cracks. Wow, okay. Didn't have to throw that one in there. Austin scored 8, but conceded 12 in their last 5. I mean, the first half, that's great. Scored 8 in their last 5. That's not bad with a struggling offense, right? I mean, you'd prefer 10 plus in your first 5? Really? I mean, 8's kind of the minimum, in my opinion. 8 in the last 5. And the problem there is conceding 12 and 5. That's not good. Let's see. Interesting. Facu Torres almost has the same amount of assists this year in 10 games with 5 that he did in 2025 with Orlando with 6. The problem is the 13 more goals he scored last year. And then with St. Louis scored in all 3 visits to Q2, netting 8 goals across 3 matches. That's great. What else we got? Won 4 of 6 all-time meetings with Austin, outscoring 15-9. Interesting. I wonder if we can try to balance that out a little bit today. St. Louis are unbeaten in 3 visits. Great. Won just once in 9 MLS matches this season, scoring 10 goals in their last 5. Okay, so both offenses are about the same. Where are they sitting with? They're sitting right behind Austin. 1 win, 3 draws, 5 losses. 9 goals for compared to Austin's 14. 16 goals against compared to Austin's 9. So they have a worse goal differential and less goals scored. Okay. 4 points behind Austin. Austin currently sits about 3 points outside of playoffs if that matters in May. I don't think it does. And about 18 points behind first place. It's not great. Looking at the other scores from yesterday, you have Toronto, San Jose, 1 apiece. Same with Sporting Kansas City versus Seattle. Real Salt Lake beats Portland at home 2-0. Like I said, Orlando City goes to Miami and beats them 4-3 in a comeback win. 10-man Montreal falls in Atlanta 3-1. Red Bulls hosting Dallas dropped that 2-0. Columbus loses at home against Minnesota 3-2. Scoreless in Philadelphia against Nashville. New England beats Charlotte 1-0. Chicago again hosts 10-man Cincinnati 2-3. Houston barely scrapes by Colorado 1-0. Even after that, Hollingshead 90 plus 14 goal at 2-2. And then Galaxy Vancouver was also a draw at 1 apiece. Game today was DC United going to New York City, winning 2-0. And then Austin, this is the last game of the day or of the weekend. So we got that to look forward to. Kicking off here in about 5-ish minutes or so, I think. I'm going to go blow my nose and put this plate away, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. Had to take that plate upstairs. Also grabbed an orange creamsicle soda. What's up? Greetings from the east side of Q2. It's too damn hot to report live for the full 90. Check in, yeah, for sure. We won at midfield. Oh, there we go. Okay. The chain full of cards. Nice. It is, I don't know if here, let me see if I can get this for you. You're saying it's hot there. What is it? I mean, I say that. It's cooling off now, but I mean, that's just going to out my whatever. It's close enough. 88 degrees here in Portland with a heat advisory until it's supposed to heat up till about 91 degrees here in Portland. But just to give you guys a little bit of a difference, my weather for the next 4 days, 76, 71, 72, 70, 64. It's just decided to be 90 degrees today. Cool. Wonderful. And being up in Portland, nobody's fucking cut out for it, right? Portland is not meant to have 85 plus degree weather. So everywhere's hot as shit. So that's what I'm dealing with today. Thankfully, we do have some air conditioning at our house, so I'm not burning up right now. And I was by the hairs down because I was at work and I was outside, so I had to come home and hop in the shower. So it's dry. It's drying, but yeah. Hey, Sierra, what do you think of the lineup? Who do you think? How many minutes do you think the 3 returning players get tonight? Do all 3 play? Only 1? Only 2? Only all 3? What are we thinking minutes wise? Brandon Vazquez returns to the starting lineup, making his first involvement with Austin FC since tearing his ACL in a game against San Jose, in San Jose, the U.S. Open Cup semifinal, quarterfinal, I think. Strikes to see limited minutes as he continues building match fitness. True. I don't know how much I really believe building match fitness. My guy's been training, and yes, I understand that match pace and practice pace are 2 very different things. Fully get it. But from what I'm aware, Brandon Vazquez has been training for over a month and a half now. Maybe not necessarily fully in with everybody, but pretty close. Pretty close to that. So, yeah. Strongest 11, starting 11 we currently have. I would agree. No more than 25 minutes for BV or Owen. Maybe Danny comes in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sort of. I was saying maybe half hour max. 25 minutes I see very easily. We're back. What's up, Harvard? How are you? These drinks are actually really good for what they are. I don't know if you guys have ever tried them. Zevia. They're actually pretty good. It's not sponsored. Can we get 2 wins in a row? Well, I fucking hope so, given St. Louis is just as crap as we are. Heartbeat of Austin is about to start. There we go. All right, we'll sketch you at halftime for an update. Oh, I actually need a... Yeah, it's bad. Is any updates with seating? Yeah, I mean, they're just as bad. I mean, like I said earlier, given stats don't show the whole meaning or anything, right? 9 games, so they're 1 game behind, 9 games played, 1 win, 3 draws, 5 losses, 19 goals scored, 16 goals conceded. So -7 goal differential with only 6 points on the board, on the table. So they're conceding about 5 goals, scoring 5 goals more, conceding 3 goals less. So... No, sorry. Scoring 5 goals less and conceding 3 goals less, which nets 2 less goals difference. The fuck am I talking about? I don't know how I'm saying what I'm saying. They're crap. We're crap. That's where we're at here. We are both just as fucking bad. Interesting. No Jaden Nelson tonight. He is a late scratch from what I'm hearing. I'm looking to see what else we got going on. Any more news? There's one of the Pirates. I know that guy. This is 0-0 or a really fun 4-3. Hey, if we could have... I don't know. I actually don't know what to... I don't know what to equate this to. So I don't want it to be like the Bayern... Could it be Bayern PSG? And we're PSG? 5-4? Dominant? That'd be fun. It's never going to happen, but it'd be fun. It'd be fun. It's not going to happen. What is this? Oh, so... Working 7 hours, still gonna watch. There we go. Real support. I remember doing that for collegiate football when I used to live in Australia. Lived in Australia for a year. And I remember staying up. I can't remember if we stayed up really late or woke up really early to pay attention to collegiate football. I can't remember which one it was. Yeah, I used to do that. So, I mean, less so, but still kind of the same thing for the NFL while we were there, while I still cared. I don't care about this luxury, actually. When? Oh, it's Amex ad. Okay. Wow, interesting. This is a fun, it's a fun thing that they're showing at the stadium from Fucho. Nope, that's not the right one. That's the right one. This is a fun little picture I see here. So about 10 minutes till kickoff. There's the kind of 2026 season stats: 2, 4, and 4 for Austin, 1, 5, and 3 for St. Louis. I mean, it should be 2, 4, and 4, and 1, 3, and 5, but whatever, it's fine. Possession. Austin on average has less possession than St. Louis, or St. Louis. Interesting. Passing accuracy exactly the same. Again, like I said earlier, 5 goals scored less for St. Louis. Austin, they don't have any clean sheets. Interesting. Austin has 3, which is, I think, both of the wins plus 1 of the draws. And then everything else has been scored on or scored. It's an interesting little stat line. It should be about time for kickoff now. They've come out. I wonder what the heartbeat sounded like tonight. It's a 7-year-old Aura, I believe is what her name is. I wonder how that sounded. John Freeman is the referee. Jeremy Kaiso is AR1. Bennett Savage, AR2. Muhammad Hassan is the 4th official, with VAR of Edvin Jurasevich and Joshua Patlak are the 2 VARs. So bad. What is the... I just want to see what the replies... Why are so many people following? Interesting. I'm surprised why. Why is everybody following Pro? That seems weird. I mean, Pro's terrible, so. Oh well. What do we got? Anything going on? I tried to start a little bit later so we didn't have kind of like a dead period, but we're still kind of having a dead period. What is this ad? Oh. Oh, okay. So we have a lineup change. There's a lineup change. I think this makes sense, but there's a lineup change. I don't know. Never done this before. Number 7, Jaden Nelson will not play. I said that and I didn't register what I said. Jaden Nelson is X'd, is voided. No Jaden Nelson tonight. However, John Gallagher starts there. So John Gallagher will start, I believe, on the left-hand side. I believe, yeah. So it'll be him and Biro that link up. Interesting. Okay. That'll be actually kind of cool to see. There is no Jaden Nelson. Let me see. Did they... Yeah, here. There's John Gallagher's replaced Jaden Nelson starting 11. Nelson will not participate in today's match. Last minute scratch. All right, looks like, yep, John Freeman is ready to go, setting his watch. Tapping on it. Austin is in their heartbeat green, and then St. Louis is in kind of an off yellow color. Austin win. Playing at home against a team that's worse than they are in the league standing. So I hope so. If not, we got big problems. Oh, bad giveaway from Faku. It is Galley on the left. Galley is the left midfielder there. It is. I was right. It's 10 degrees warmer here in Portland than it is in Austin. That's where our nice weather went. They took it. Austin took it. I want it back. I wonder if this is going to turn into a 5-3-2 in defense. Also, 3 left backs that are starting today's game. 3, maybe not normal left backs, but 3 players that play left back have started today's game. Crazy. I'm glad that Danny's back already. It means that injury that took him out against Louisville City was not that problematic. Get through. Look at John. Good ball. Mirto's there. He looks at him. Oh, good save. Mirto could not quite get that over. Nelson is starting 11. Now it's Galley. Be healthy. I think he said healthy scratch. I think. But yeah, no Jaden Nelson. Maybe it wasn't healthy. Maybe he picked up something in training in the warm-ups. But yeah. So Galley is starting. They did confirm it. I mean, no shit because he's playing right now. But yeah, Galley's starting. Interesting. I wonder what happened. I wonder what the... You know that the questions in the post-game conference are going to be about why Jaden Nelson didn't play. Why it was a scratch from today's game. Are you, I don't know if you're still here. Are you in the sun or are you not in the sun? If you're not in the sun, can't see you. In the sun, I'm looking at you right now. Oh, get there, John. He does get there. It's the benefit of having speed on that wing. Chris Ramirez one touch and hoofs it wide. And he was still onside. He looked about 4 miles off. What's up, Chef? That's a beautiful run held by Ozuni. Oh, Ramirez has to pull that across the defender. Just one touch it inside and then strike that left-footed. I say that like it's fucking easy to do. How's the boys doing? Decent for the first 5 minutes. The one change from the starting 11 that I'll show. I don't know if you saw it, Chef. No Jaden Nelson today. Jaden Nelson has been a scratch, so it's John Gallagher starting instead. But I think it's probably the best 11 that we have right now. That's a foul, referee. And they're just playing right over him. All right, they give it. The best 11 that we have, given the players, as if the players were still injured, right? So chips it up. Faku almost wins that. 3-ish, 2.5, we'll say. Early chances for Austin here. So 2 chances in the first 5 minutes. Galley brings the ball down, out for a corner. That's a corner. One of Austin's most dangerous times is corners. Okay, apparently, it's a good save from Berkey there on Mirtu's chance. Corner kick goes really nowhere. Ball put back in. Svatok. Christian Ramirez tries to get there. Ely is on it. Plays it wide. Torres hoofs one in. Oh, John almost had a goal. Oh, John almost had one, but he just kind of skies it a little bit. Gets a pat on the back from Berkey. I would say just put your head through that. Heinzek puts it back across. Oh, I mean, yeah. Galley tries to put a foot through it. He's got to just nod that one in. John being on that wing is dangerous. He's got to come back up into the attack. And I think he should, given the amount of defensive help that Austin's picked up over the last couple of months, I guess, in a year and a half. With Biro and Jan Kolmanich. I wouldn't be surprised if Jan Kolmanich doesn't come back next year. Because I think he's out of contract. So I would not be surprised if Jan Kolmanich doesn't come back next year. And Austin picks up another left back. Okay. So he did pick up some sort of knock, little uncomfortability thing. Jaden Nelson, that is. So he's out for tonight. Not a healthy scratch. Austin, good run of play in the first 10. Yeah, very good first 10. Very much like full team, getting forward, getting into the attack, getting into dangerous positions. Decent, not great, and I think this is probably one of the things that Austin struggled with the most is a little off the ball movement. Everybody's very much kind of in their zone, if you will. He's got to be offside. Flag's still down. Ramirez puts a cross in. Ozuni gets a head on it. He's asking for it to be lower. It is a goal kick. He was on. That should be a handball. That should be a handball. John Freeman says no. Now, don't just absorb offensive pressure here. Get in front of it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a decent amount, like 2, maybe 3 good chances so far. But, I mean, and not scoring isn't disastrous. Here's a corner kick to defend. I think that was kind of came off Bira's foot. Oh, gets pulled. Having a conversation here between Rosales, I think. Yeah, Rosales and I don't know who that is. Mainly was looking at the St. Louis player, so. Come on. Corners up, off a head, off another head, and kind of cleared out. Kind of resetting for St. Louis, now back into their own half, kind of outside the center circle. Could have been a goal for St. Louis there. Leuven. Nobody's marking him. Kind of bounce around inside the penalty area. Could have been just off a knee of, is that 11? Of Betcher. If he had a left foot, that's probably in the back of the net. Really. Just calm it down a bit. Not much anything there. Berkey's not happy with his back line. Bad giveaway from Berkey. Right to Rosales. Puts a cross in. Just right to the head. Right to St. Louis head. There's, oh, I don't know about that one. Mirtu and Rosales and not Rosales, sorry, Ramirez are putting in a ton of effort up front to a point where I would not be surprised if Ramirez gets like a halftime. I don't think 40 minutes. I think 40 minutes is way too much for Brandon Vazquez coming back. Like, I think 30 is max. But I genuinely would not be surprised if he gets 45 because of how much he's been training already prior to that doctor's appointment on Wednesday. Decent defending there from Rosales, surprisingly. Austin's going to do a little bit better job today of clearing that out of the penalty area real quick. Good defending from Heinzike. Oh, get there, Mir 2. Go, 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 go. Okay, you gonna hold it up maybe? Just loses the ball under his feet. Oh my goodness. He's still fighting for it though. God, this difference in lighting is awful. Good turnover. And turned right back over. Oh, Elia does get a foot on it. Good. Austin contains possession still. Ramirez is playing deeper than I feel like he normally does. Like, I know he normally plays deep, but I feel like he's playing deeper than before. And Desu just dribbles that ball out of play. Quick throwing already. Wow. It's got to be offside, right? Hartle just scuffed one over the top of the crossbar. No, he's on. He's on. I'm wrong. Hold on, very briefly, very slightly. Beer goes down hard. Beer just said, "Run or come." One of the two. He's not wrong. We gotta improve. Austin's got to improve the off ball movement. There is nothing. Very stationary. Oh, go, John, go. Austin's been playing well so far. We are 20 minutes approaching the 20-minute mark. Still like 2 minutes away. But yeah, Austin's dominating the attack. Like, is more effective in their attack than St. Louis has been in their attack. They're on it, trying to cut outside. Oh, I mean, Ramirez just got crunched, and Fogador's just got pulled down. Referee, that's got to be booking, right? No, it's going to be a foul on Austin. Fogador's just tackled. How is that not? What? The foul was first on Ramirez for just whiffing the ball and hitting a player on accident. The player doesn't even go down. The player doesn't react. He just plays the ball out. That's so bad. So if Facu Torres' best position is out wide cutting in, Owen's going to take that 10, right? Mirtu goes one side, Owen central, right? Or is Owen wide and it's still 2 up top when Brandon Vazquez comes back? I still don't know what the best 11 is. Like, I think I know best 11 players. I don't think I know best 11 formation. Jeez. 24 XG allowed this season. That's crazy. That's terrible. Is that not in? No? Saved on the line? Can I get a VAR check on that? It's a great one-handed save from Roman Berkey, if so. That's put back from Biro. Azuni goes up off the elbow of Roman Berkey. Yeah, no, I think that is saved just in front of the line. It's a good header from Azuni, though. Just not quite. Berkey was just a little bit too fast to come across the frame. We're approaching 89 degrees here. I'm going to keep you guys updated for the next hour or so on that one. That's so late. You got to book him for that, right? Galley's just taking a shoulder. John Freeman, this is just a conversation. It's just a warning. Yeah, it is just barely. Yeah, just a conversation there on a late shoulder charge. Torres on it. Tries to find a run. Plays a little bit more too wide for Biro, is that? Yeah, it is Biro. Flags up his offside. Referee's coming over. We got to book him for that, for time wasting, right? probably 45 seconds easily wasted there. Corner kick here for St. Louis. It's Bumgartle that got the conversation. Bumgartle and Berkey. Corner kicks low. Wow. Good saves too. Jeez. Comes just rocketed across the inline. The goal line, I guess. Austin says everybody step forward. Stuver stays home. Stays big. Why does everybody want to keep calling Guillermo beer? Give me beer. He's off. Yeah, there we go. Or Herschel literally just grabs. "27th minute here. Somebody make an off the ball run for him, please. Just one more behind you. Like, that would have been nice if it worked, but there's no need for it. Just tap it behind, like, make the pass behind you. Good turnover. Then give it right back. And then got it back again. Good. Thank you. I feel like if you call that, you gotta book him, right? Brandon Vazquez right there. And there's Owen. Yeah, jeez. Everybody. Danny's back. Owen's back. Brandon's back. Just not quite there. I wonder if Austin's objective is just get to halftime. Excuse me. Get to halftime scoreless and then get to like 55, 60 minutes scoreless. And then you bring on your three new uninjured players. And then you go all out for 30 minutes. Galley with a shot right to Berkey's hands. I wonder what the goal really is. down that far side. St. Louis plays it back. Thought about putting a cross in. Nope. Holding the ball out near the touchline there. Top of the 18. Just doing nothing with it over there. Oh, nobody's covering him. Just taking it forward, puts a cross in, back post, nobody there, and just absolutely skies it. Who was that? That's Totland. Totland just skies one for City. He tries the first time it and just hits off his shin. Dessler's got to know that he's back there, or somebody's got to say something to him to let him know he's back there. Low drive from Stuver. That's a handball, referee. Come on. I mean, he looked like the St. Louis player went down and just tried to grab the ball. I don't know. Hartle was near side. Trying to get a ball, sneak a ball through there, but Rosales is just better. Holding the ball here. That's just trying to boot one up. Stays in play. Everybody behind the ball for Austin immediately. Ends up on the ground. Just letting City control the ball at the top of the 18 is not a great way to play this game. Austin free kick here. "34 minutes now. Falco Torres tries just another through ball to try to get to Mirtuzuni, but doesn't quite get there. Out for throwing for Austin deep. Deep throw. Top of the D. Fuck who's there. Plays it wide. Zuni. Elie, top of the box. Has a lot of space. Puts a ball back. Torres back up top to Zuni. Zuni puts it in. That's in the back of the net. What? He said Biro puts a hand on it. I want to look at that. He says Biro puts a hand on it. That's what he gets booked for immediately. Let me see this. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is Biro just kind of hand of God's it. Yeah. Come on, Biro. Come on, Biro. No hand of God. This is the wrong country. Biro and Heinzike are looking at it. Heinzike just laughing. Yeah. I mean, it's a great ball. A little less on it and you don't need that hand. Are they checking for the push on Galley? Is it the push on Gallagher that they are looking at something? It might be the push on Galley they're looking at, which is a foul, which would be a penalty, actually. That's a foul on Galley. That should be a penalty. Or against Galley, sorry. On Totland. He's hooked John Gallagher. No penalty there. Interesting. Hey. There's those. Almost halftime. Good save. This throw in here. And Austin's been dominating pretty much. I mean, I feel Austin's been more efficient in their attack than St. Louis has, but it's been the amount of offense has been probably pretty similar. You just missed a hand of God from Biro. Just slaps the ball into the back of the net. Not, although Maradona was a little bit more discreet about it than Biro was. Yeah. Approaching 40 minutes now. Still nothing. Still scoreless. It definitely looks like both teams are okay going to half scoreless. I mean, St. Louis looks a little bit less okay with that. He's got to be offside, though. Good save. Oh, Galley on that far side gets the whipping ball from Facu Torres. Good save. I mean, that's a decent save. And Ilie's there. There are two options there. You could either find a Zuni streaking towards the goal, or Facu Torres top of the 18. I think that was probably the right call. Was Facu Torres top of the 18? Yes, this looks like a great break. This is a great counterattack here. It's the slowest counterattack I think I've ever seen. And just no urgency in a counterattack. Like that's about as slow as a counterattack you can be without just being regular buildup. It's also about 10 degrees warmer here than it is there right now. Wow. Yeah. It's about 80 degrees in Austin right now. Yeah, my phone says it's 89, but yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 90. That's a foul. Boom. Yeah. Causes a very good save from Berkey. 3 minutes in stoppage time. I don't think there's going to be much, maybe a minute or two. There's no Austin player that can test that ball. Oh, step to him, step to him, step to him. Hartle there. Kind of loses it top of the D, takes a shot, and skies. Oh. Corner kick for St. Louis. Fans are booing something. Oh, maybe the referee talking to... That's like the third time on a set piece, either offensively or defensively, he's talked to Bumgartle. It's like 3 times. It's off of an Austin player, apparently. I don't know how. I mean, it's clearly off of him. Like, if it's not, he's not that upset about it. Leuven. Grandma has no idea what team she's supporting there. Taking pictures of Leuven. Corner kick is up. Low. Just still, it's Austin throw. That's an Austin throw. Austin goal kick. It is awarded that way. Finally. Yeah, it's just hair. It's just dirt. Next 4 games for Austin, which is everything prior to the World Cup break. 3 of which are on the road. In Minnesota, in San Diego, and then again in St. Louis. Only home game is the 16th of May in Kansas City. So we play next Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday? Saturday. I think that's what it is. I think it is. Let me see. Is that right? Is it Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Saturday? So we have, that should be okay, nope. So it is in fact Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Saturday. Yeah. Sunday 4 o'clock here, Wednesday 6:30 here, 5:30 on Saturday, and then the last game, that May 23rd, Saturday 11:30 kickoff. That I think is the last game that I miss. Yeah, that's gonna be the last game that I'm not here for. Is that last game before the World Cup break on the 23rd of May. Austin defense look could have been 2-2 already. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. Yep, 2 minutes of stoppage time. I don't know. Has St. Louis had two decent chances? I'm like I would give him the one, but what's the second one? I don't know if I'd give him two. Oh, that ball deflected off Svatog right into his face. Come on. About a minute left. A little under. A little over a minute, I mean. Ooh. Cross comes in and deflected out. Facu Torres just gets assaulted there. But Austin's on the counter. Dessler's making a run. Does find Dessler. Christian Ramirez on the backside. That is just kind of a hope ball there. Oh. Oh, that's a deflection. That's a corner kick. One of the Austin players down still at the 6-yard box. It's a great save from Christian. That one. Is it a Zuni? Betcher could have scored 2. Okay. Zuni's complaining about something. Or talking to Dessler about something, actually. There's about 15 seconds before the 2 minutes are up. Let's see, can Austin score one before half? Corner kicks up. Dangerous area, headed over the crossbar. Asking for a deflection and does not get it. There's the 2 minutes, and there is halftime. Scoreless at half. Decent first half for Austin. Not the best. I wonder, are they going to show the hand of God moment here? If not, I will. You'll see why in a second. He's not even trying to hide it. He's full extension. What are we doing? Like, full extension. Doesn't try to hide it. Just says, here you go. That's in the back of the net. Why the fuck not? I think he's trying to end the play. I think this is a foul on against Gallagher here. I feel like Gallagher gets absolutely tackled there. Look in the front on view here. He's already going down because he's just being abused by, who is it? Totland? I think it's Totland. They show another replay of it. Like he's just like stupid. That's what I thought they were checking here. Yeah, watch Gallagher here. He's already going down when he comes into frame there. Look at this. He just gets a hand on the shoulder, pulled back. Totland and Gallagher's who was fighting for it there. I don't know. I thought that it's not much, but I think it's just quite enough. Boys look good. It would have been nice. We're just looking over the non-goal here. Like, he just gets tackled, does he not? I don't know. Like, he gets pulled. Like I feel like it's enough. It's not much. Yeah. Like, it's just enough of a turn to kind of get Galley to turn his body, which I feel like is enough. But I don't know. It'd be nice if they finished their dinner a few times, but they look strong. They can't sleep on St. Louis. Yeah. No, that's true. Let's see. We're looking at highlights now. We were just going back on the non-goal, the Hand of God goal from Biru. Also had a lot of good chances in the first 10 minutes. This is one of them here. It finds Galley. Yeah, great ball. And Ozuni just needs to... I mean, I don't know. Because you put that one in the air, right? And it's most likely cleared by, I think it's Totland again. That's a good one. That's a great save off of Ozuni's head. Just kind of finds the forearm. Are we giving one of the big chances to the short, like the on the ground corner? And then this is the Hand of God. That's a great ball from I'm not concerned that I'm not convinced Galley doesn't get pulled there. Yeah, I mean, I still don't even think on that. Like, I'll give Betcher one, not that one. That's a great shot too. From Faku, top of the 18. And it's a good shot to just after that by Ilie. Austin has probably had 5 good shots on target that have all been saved by the former world-class goalkeeper. Nico Stev is here.
Capitalize those chances to go to the halftime and with a better result, but we have to keep working in the second half and look forward for the goal.
Brandon Vazquez has looked pretty excited about some of those chances down here on the sideline. At what point in the second half could the game see him?
Well, we have to be cautious with him. He is not allowed more than 15 minutes, and we
15.
have to, follow the rules from the doctors. And but he is very excited. He's ready to go.
Thank you, Nico.
You're welcome.
Well, there it is. There's confirmation of how much we'll see Brandon Vazquez tonight. No more than 15 minutes. I'm not convinced of that. I don't like that. I'm seeing if I can figure out how to make this scoreboard a little bit better. So mainly just so I don't have to keep adjusting it all the time. Is this going to help? That'll help me actually. Okay, cool. There's that. And then I can move that to there. I'll do this. Add another text, which will just be opponent score. We'll shrink it. Move it there. Shrink that. Put that down to there. And then this. I can just kind of go bam. There. And it'll be alignment left. It's not perfectly lined up, but I think it kind of does the job a bit better. I mean, that's better. That's a bit better, because that'll at least make it so I don't have to adjust this halftime score all the time at halftime or at the end of the game. Not bad. That's not terrible. Okay. Now we don't have to change that all the time now. This is a weird Apple ad that I can't tell if these are worth it or not. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what the downside to those Apple laptops would be. MacBook Neos. They're $600. The Chromebook? Yeah. Yeah, that might be right. But like I looked at it, like from what I could tell, the processing that the CPU that they use, it is slightly worse, but it's not like $1,600 worse. It's like yeah. MacBook Neo for $599, Apple Air for $1,100, MacBook Pro for $1,600. Like it's significantly cheaper. Yeah, seems weird. There was a okay, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see, what do we got going on from halftime here? West Fakutor is not playing. Okay, well, that's why the I mean, this sums up the journalism quality that we were talking about a couple weeks ago. A tweet from a certain reporter, we'll put in heavy quotation marks here. This game is going to be a 1-goal difference. They should already bring on Vazquez, Wolfito, and Nelson. St. Louis has nothing to worry about. Nelson was an early scratch 10 minutes before the game kicked off, you dumb motherfucker. Like, and Vazquez, if you were half decent, if you were halfway decent, you would still be in the press box that knows that Vazquez is not getting minutes today. No more than 15 or 20. Not come on in the first half. Stupid. Was Messi, Glazer, Twellman? What do you mean, JC? Like, what an idiot. Ozuna has squandered opportunities that a striker would have turned into goals. Because he's a winger. No shit, he's not a striker. That's why Christian Ramirez is playing striker, and he's playing behind him. Or to the side of it. No. No, it's not Twellman. It's a Austin FC reporter. An Austin FC rage baiter is really what it is. I think that's all it is. The glare on the far side of the broadcast is blinding. Yeah, that's true. That's even worse. Yeah, we all know who it is. I hate... I have him blocked or do I have him muted? Pretty sure I have him blocked. I've blocked him, yeah. And the only reason I see him is because I'm just looking at the Austin FC tags to just not have to search through everything. But it's just, it ruins my experience every week of having to deal with it and having to look at his posts because they're all moronic. They're all stupid. Like he reports like an unknowing American. 30 minutes, the classic game between 13th and 14th in the table. Teams without offensive power. I don't think no offensive power has been the problem here, because both sides have gotten into relatively good scoring chances and some great saves, mostly on the St. Louis side, has kept this game scoreless. like Roman Berkey's put out 3, guaranteed 2, maybe 3 outstanding saves. And Stu's put in at least 1. You could argue 2. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you could argue 2 or 3 for Stuver, and you could argue 1 or 2 for Stuver and 2 or 3 for Roman Berkey. Like, it's not a lack of offense is the problem. It's 2 good goalkeepers. I'm at the game. How's the atmosphere? How was the heartbeat with the 7-year-old? How was that? It's a 7-year-old kid that did the yeah. Oh, I guess here it is. Oh. Damn. She's 7. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Do we win this game? Yes. A very hesitant yes. We just saw it. They posted. Oh, I guess you guys could hear that too. Forgot about that. They posted something 45 minutes ago. I didn't see it from Ara. Yeah, it sounded like it. God, it looks hot, doesn't it? They're showing the Austin skyline. Yeah. What subs we got that can change the game? Dani and Owen, and then Brandon Vazquez for 20 minutes. Looks like second half is about to start. But yeah, Brandon and Owen, I think, are kind of the big ones. Dani defensive. I mean, Dani too. But who do you bring off for all 3 of them? It's Ramirez and Ilie, right? As the 2. The second half has kicked off here. Wow, kicked that ball out of play in their defensive third to give Austin the ball. Finally, a little bit of off-ball movement. Like, that's one thing that Austin can't. I've been doing this. I've been talking about this all game. Just good luck. See, yeah, for sure. You can't even see the other side of the field. It's just who was that? Who's that guy? I mean, it's Dessler. I only know that because I know there's a person over there. I mean, it also probably doesn't help that Dessler's bald head is just reflecting that much light too. So, I'll give him some hair if he wants it. Bureau pushing forward. Would make a nice wig. Again, another situation where Austin is playing 3 players that have played left back for Austin. Biro, Rosales, and Galley are all on the field. No, I didn't know Diego Valeria was commentating. It's kind of cool. Zuni's still putting pressure on. Him and Galley are harassing. I can't even tell who that is. Oh, that's a foul. There's been a single card given today, and it's just a handball. That's it. It's just Vera's handball. That's a fair yellow card, but still, win probability is still in favor of St. Louis. Interesting. I don't know how DraftKings would know, but outscored 14-6 in the second half this season for Austin. That's not great because Austin's only scored 9 goals and conceded. So you've been outscored 5-3 in the first half and 14-9 in the second. Neither of those are good stats. Those are both bad. Ten goals after 75. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. How many goals has Austin scored after the 75th minute? 3? 1? I don't know. Oh, Austin free kick here. Dessler got hacked down. There's no water left in this. Whoops. All right. Owen Wolff warming up. John Bell warming up. I think I saw... who else did I see there? CJ that was also warming up? Austin throw. There's Brandon Vazquez. I mean, that's a good point. At what point does he's been harassed? What is that? Christian Ramirez has just been thrown down. Referee has seen it, so I would not be surprised if we get something. I mean, John Freeman does just kind of let things go, which is great for you, but going against you, you are kind of asking for things. What's up, Dream? How are you? Okay, there we go. That's... What's up, Possum? Good looking second half. I will absolutely not see that. Good game yesterday. There was a bunch of good games yesterday. I mean, that's red card in my... Right? He hacks him down, scissor slices him down, both feet, from behind. Is that not send-offable? At midfield too? That's borderline red to me. LFC Toluca? Yeah, the CONCACAF games are pretty good. Are those Tuesday, Wednesday? As well as Wednesday, Thursday. It might be Wednesday, Thursday. Champions League games are going to be interesting. It's the same guy again. There's nowhere Dessler just got booked there. It's a really tight shot on Dessler, and I want to see what happens. Wednesday and Tuesday. Okay, so it is Tuesday, Wednesday as well. Okay. Ten games in a month. That's where I feel like we're at that point right now. We're at that point, I think. Let's see. In the last month, how many games has Austin played? So since basically the beginning of April. I feel like that's just how the MLS is scheduled right now, especially with that World Cup. Beginning of April. So we had, I'm counting the game against Miami. Miami, Galaxy, Louisville, Toronto, San Jose, Houston, St. Louis. We had 7. We had 7 in that month. Ramirez has been pulled down too. Nothing. May's always congested. I mean, May you have it's April. It's April because you have St. Louis, Minnesota, San Diego, Sporting, St. Louis. You have 5 games there. So you only have 1 midweek game, right, which will be that game against San Diego. April, I would say, is more congested, especially if you actually make a run in US Open Cup and don't shit the bed against a USL team named Louisville City. If you don't do that, you got, I think, 1 more game. So you get 8 games in there. If Austin wins a game, 9, 8 games, 8 games in there, because there's only been 1 more round of Open Cup, right? I think there's only been 1 more round of Open Cup, so they would have played Houston, I think, is who won that game. So you'd have 9, or no, 8 games. Yeah, 8 games. You would have 8 games in April. From the 4th of April to the 3rd of May, you would have had 8 games. That's a lot. Minnesota lost to Omaha Union. Yeah. Union is low down there. Imagine Austin playing, like, I mean, I guess it's USL 2, so it's 1 more step down. Isn't the Omaha Union not that? Omaha Union, USL League 1. So 1 step below that. 1 step below that with Portland, with the Bangers. Austin playing them and losing to that team. Awful. Horrific. Fire everybody. Nobody plays again. Get rid of everybody. USL team. Sacramento. Who was that? I mean, it's not going to sound... It's not going to sound great, but you all know who I'm talking about. The taco team. The taco team from San Francisco. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Was it US Open Cup last year? Oh, shit. 2-on-1. Stuver's got him.
How do you bottle that?
You are so ass.
Look at the coach just like in disbelief.
I think I can score that.
I've never once played a game of soccer in my life, and
I think I could have scored that. That is that's so bad. That is so bad for St. Louis. Oh yeah, I don't fucking. Yeah, you gotta make sure that the guy who's carrying the ball up the field makes the decision. He's got to do something. You can't just let him kind of walk you down. But Dessler's got to make a better pass than that if you're gonna pass the ball back. How much? Okay, so Brandon gets no more than 15 minutes, right? What does Owen get? What does Danny get? Right? Because Danny's been out for 3 weeks now with that injury. that he got in Louisville to just the re-aggravation of the injury 10 minutes into that game. I think it was 8 minutes into the game, but Bureau thinking about putting a cross in here. Once it cuts it back inside, plays it off to Ilie. Ilie tries to find Facu Torres, just a little bit too much oomph on that one. We're about to hit 60 minutes here. Okay. We got like 2.5 to go. I think you bring on Owen. I mean, you get 2 subs coming on, neither of which are Austin FC players. Loven comes off. I think that's Loven. Yeah, Lowen and McNaughton come off. And Cordova and Fail come on. But Fail was already on the field. We just watched it. Or him, sorry. Also, every time I see that name, McNaughton, I think of Talladega Nights. Cal Naughton Jr. The not Seth Rogen. What's his name? Who plays Cal in Talladega Nights? What is his name? Yeah, it's John Riley. John C. Riley. Yes, that's right. Yeah. The one that pairs Will Ferrell in every single movie that he's in. Like he's in the movie too. It's like what's his face in Adam Sandler movies? Oh no, we suck again. From Waterboy. Yeah, Rob Schneider. Yeah. It's the 2 quotes. It's, oh no, we suck again. And you can do it. Those are the 2 quotes. Yeah, Rob Schneider. It's like those 4 are always paired together. Santa does like casting his SNLs. Yeah, they are all former SNL guys. Yeah, I mean, like don't get me like they're not bad actors in their own thing, which I think is the only way they can kind of get away with it. Yay! Austin has almost 80% possession. Woo! Yeah, Adam Sandler just casts his friends in movies and says, you know what, it's good enough. There you go, Des. Good deflection there from 8. Who's that? Durkin. It's been the exact opposite of Betcher's night. They are given a foul. That's the thing. John Freeman, does give the foul, and he holds his cards close. He won't brandish those, except for a very obvious handball and a questionable red card that he gives yellow. Oh, yeah, no, 100. I'd much rather a referee that doesn't call ticky-tack stuff and then give yellow cards for just common fouls than the other way around. Yeah, that's awful. Okay, we're into 60 minutes now. We got 28 and a half minutes left. Where's Owen? Where's Dani? I want to see one of them for more than 20 minutes. If neither of them play for 20 minutes, yeah, 65 does make sense. And speak of the devil, Dani Pereira's putting a shirt on, and then get a goal up before he comes on. Ball's out wide. That's Galley. Kind of trips on his own feet. What the hell was that? That's a corner kick. Corner kick here. Does Dani come on before the corner or after? It's got to be after. You leave the corner. You let the corner go. Torres is putting this in. It looks, at least. Both hands are up. Ball's up. Deflected out. Nobody's garbage man back there. Not really. It is a handball. It is a free kick now. I mean, you got to give a yellow card for that too, right? Okay. I think I just saw Ilie. I think I just saw Nico Steves say 4-3-3. Like, and he just went 4-3-3. Dani, yes, yeah, that's right. Is it just Dani? I'd assume it's just Dani. Facu Torres is the lone man standing. Nope. Left Joseph Rosales there as well. Just Dani. Okay. Just Dani coming in. It is just Facu Torres over that ball now. Joseph Rosales has walked into the 18. Heinz Eich's coming over to have a chat. Nope. All right. It's now back to just Facu. Ilie just got shoved. Referee blew the whistle. It's like a two-step. Oh, play short. Rosales puts a... Has Rosales been... he's been fine. I haven't had any issues. I'd assume Ilie... Okay, there it is. Come on. All right, back up a little bit. Yeah, I put that into the back sticks. There's no contact there. Dani for Ilie. Yep, Dani for Ilie. Agreed. Yeah, and I think Rosales, as the most part, has kept his head this season. Heinz Eich? It is Heinz Eich. First MLS game back in a while for Dani. He did get that 8-minute run out versus Louisville City to start the game before he comes off with another injury. I don't know if he was rushed back or something just re-aggravated. It was non-contact, so a little debatable. Dani on the ball there earlier. Rosales pushing forward. Facu Torres, Dessler overlapping, cuts inside. Tries to put a ball in. Easy. That was so exaggerated from... I don't know which city player. Huh?
Uh-huh.
In 30 as well. It was in 30. This game is crazy. 3-0 and 30 for Miami. Then equalize just after halftime. And then concede in the 93rd minute to lose the game. Miami still hasn't won a game at home this season. We're crap. At least we've won a game at home. I think we've won both our games at home. I don't think we've won a game on the road. Confirmation from that? I'm pretty sure both our wins are at home. Durkin gets booked. Yep, Houston last week was at home. And then DC United was that we won the second game at home. Yeah, Miami choked hard. Yeah. That's what it looked like. I've only seen highlights, but it's Dane St. Clair has fell off a cliff. It looked, at least from last night. He didn't look good at all. Falcao Torres is putting this ball into the box, or at least into the attacking third himself this time. No short free kicks. I say that, and he does immediately that. Does call somebody short. Galley puts the cross into the back post. Out, gonna be a corner kick. He's not bad, but Minnesota's defense held some of his. I mean, that's fair. Yeah. I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I guess the defensive unit of Miami is significantly worse. So, like the back line and goalkeeper, significantly worse than the defensive unit from Miami. I guess kind of if you wrap everything together. But I don't. There's some stuff that I feel like not even a good back line can prevent and hide. Like there's some things that. Oh, somebody's down. Ball comes up. Boom. Christian Ramirez. Most likely his last start for the team. Most likely. Was that from Danny, by the way? Was that from Danny? Good. He'll get one. We got about 20 minutes left. Just approaching. Let's see. Who goes down? Oh, that hurt. Yep. Okay. It's Biro. It's Biro. Thankfully, we got 3 left backs on the field right now. I laugh, but you can just see. Okay, they're not going to show it. Need 2. Yeah, 2-0. You need to get one more. Who's that off of? Who gets the assist on that? Who is that? Oh, hold on. Commentary. Header. Doesn't say. Nobody's given the free kick. No, nobody's given the assist. Was it off Danny? 3 left backs. Who's coaching Southgate? Yeah. 3. It's not 3 natural left backs, but it's 3 players that have played left back for Austin. You got Rosales, you got Galley, and you have Biro. Galley has also played right back, but you know.
Okay, this is what I'm liking. They're playing hungry.
Yeah, you need one more. You got at least. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Brandon starts getting ready right now for 4 minutes and comes on at the 15-minute mark. Right, because he's been training either solo or with Danny and with Owen for the better part of 6 weeks, I'd say a month. So Rosales my left back, definitely stronger as well. No, 100%. I'm classifying those as like the same, like a left outside defender in a 3 or 4, in a 4 or 5 back. But yeah, he can, and that's what I'm saying is like, they're not like all good fullbacks, but they're definitely all can play left back. It looked like that was from Danny. It looked like it was an assist from Danny. Danny's on the ball here. Just going back to the... Gonna try and get something out of it. Had a Heinz Ike there. I mean, that's a free kick too. You gotta get booked for that, right? Like, he's like, yeah, card. Another substitution here from St. Louis. Perez, I think, is who came off. Oh, 2 sub. Yep, double substitution here. I only saw one number. I only saw Perez. That was 28 that came off. Perez and Betcher for Fall and Joyner. Okay, so new striker and new midfielder. So they have a new striker, a new attacking midfielder, a new fullback, a new defensive player, and a new midfielder. So they have one at each level with fresh legs. And Austin just has a fresh midfielder, but one that can run for about 18 miles in 10 minutes. All right, we're approaching that 75-minute mark, which is the 15-minute mark that the trainers are letting Brandon play. Does scoring the goal aid or hinder Brandon Vazquez's appearance? Like Ramirez trying to get a body in front of that. That's your own fault there. Good. There you go, Des. Good. Oh, shit. What the hell? Good defending. Jeez. Yeah, it's Christian Ramirez. Mm-hmm. Like, this is what I'm talking about. That's definitely not the thing that I meant to show there. Whoops. That was the whole PC screen. That was a whole game that we're watching right now. Like, what is this? What is the fucking point about this? Like, this is just bait. Like, this is just a piece of shit trying to get their interaction online. There's absolutely no fucking need to throw Azuni down, especially with the effort that he's been putting in. Has he done a lot? No. Has he done enough? Bless you. Yeah, sure. I think this is fucking pointless, and this is just a shitty, like, worthless piece of shit that doesn't know how to actually do media. That just wants to be a twat. Just wants to be a jackass for no fucking reason. Watch back sticks. Watch back sticks. Yep. Good defending, Danny. That looked like a dangerous challenge that came in there. But he was able to get a jump over it. Watch behind. I mean, I don't know why you're complaining about that. John Bell and Owen. Okay. Cool. Good. So I'm assuming You get John Bell for Biro after that hard hit. And Owen. Ooh, Owen's interesting. I don't know who you bring off for Owen. Good to get Owen back in game, though. You're throwing shade at Izuni for not contributing offensively or whatever the fuck your stupid agenda is, while he's forced Berkey to make 2 great saves. Fucking idiot. Oh, you get that one, but you don't. He's like, ooh, he's falling back. You give that one, but you don't give that to Facu Torres earlier. Okay, cool. Yeah. 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 Like, John Bell's the type of referee that I'm just annoyed with more than, like, just because I just disagree with him rather than bad calls. Like, I just don't like how he referees games. There's nothing wrong with how he does it. I just don't like it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't agree with him calling what he does. Chipped one into the back sticks and way too far. It's a corner kick. We're approaching 80 minutes now and still no Brandon. Brandon's got to get some minutes. Brandon has to get some minutes. Right? Just if your whole thing is trying to get him back up to game tempo, he has to get minutes. He has to get game tempo minutes. Right? Like, 5 isn't enough. Because then, do you wait till next week to get him minutes? Oh, yeah, it's just yet another week. Oh! Fuck you, Jorge! Go suck a fat cock, bitch! There we go! There you go! There you go. I just realized I also forgot to put down how do you spell it? Rami. There we go. Ramirez 69th. Zuni. Ramirez for Wolff. Oh. I don't know about that one. And Izuni, what was that goal? 81st, I'll say. Close, at least. I don't really like Ramirez for Wolff. That's a great assist from Ramirez. Boom.
He sees Izuni there and
Yeah.
ready for it too, and nobody's on him. Beautiful.
Stupid idiot. It's just proof of what I said about fucking dumbass over here. Yep. So Owen comes in at left wing. It does shift to a 4-3-3 now. So Facu on the right. Cordova just harasses Svatok there. Suver tries to save it. It is out for a corner. So Owen, it's a 4-3-3 now with Dani, Rosales. Biro is the other one off. Yep. Okay. So it's the back line stays the same minus Bell for Biro. Midfield trio, I think of Rosales, Dani, and Facu Torres, I think is central. Excuse me. I think you have to bring him on now. Like, you have to bring him on soon. I would agree. I think that's a prime. I think that's a Nico fail, an issue with a coaching fail, rather than a realism doing anything. Because you're at this point, you're trying to get him back to match fitness. He's been cleared by the medical staff to play 15 minutes. Unless you think there's going to be 15 minutes of added time or 10 minutes of added time, I don't get it. Goal kick here. No. I mean, you got 2 goals. You got a couple of fouls. 6 minutes makes sense to me. I think a little bit more. Boom. That's a great. How long's Vazquez been out? Just shy of a year. 11 months, I think, is what it was. So it was June, I think, when he went out. It was the 2025 U.S. Open Cup. July 8th. So about 10 months. He went out during the penalty shootout against San Jose, July 8th. So how many days, how long has it been since July 8th? Yeah. It's been 299 days. He's been out for 299 days. Which is why I'm like, you're at this point, you're trying to just get him back to match fitness, right? Which the question is, he's got a month, right? You have just under a month before you have a month off. It's a very weird time to be, right? Because you got a month before the World Cup, and then that's a month-long break. And you don't come back until July, right? The end of July, I think is what we saw. When is the next game? Yes, you have the 23rd of May through the 22nd of July. That is all World Cup. First World Cup game. First World Cup match is June 11th. Right? And then the World Cup final is the 19th. Is July 19th. So you get just over a month of World Cup stuff. And then 3 days. Yeah, 3 days. And then MLS is back. Because Austin plays on that Wednesday. So the World Cup final will be Sunday, then to Wednesday. Heinzek, I think, is the one that gets that yellow. Superman's about to take flight. There it is. Oh, wait, nope. That's McSorley coming on. So he's getting Brandon Vazquez and CJ coming on. Interesting. So is that Facu and Ramirez, I'm assuming? Okay, I mean, they're still got to wait a little bit more. I'm looking at, yep, changing. I see him changing shirts down in the corner. It was Durkin coming off for St. Louis, by the way, the yellow carded guy. That's weak. Yep, CJ and Brandon Vazquez. There they are. So getting about 5 or 6 minutes of run out, which is weird. What's up, Dis Smiley? Or do you take, or is it Galley? It might be Galley. It might be the 2 wingers. I wouldn't be surprised if it was both wingers. You bring CJ on the left, so that would be okay. Good. It'd be CJ and Brandon Vazquez on for Torres and Galley. Right. So you go CJ on the left, Azuni goes to the right, Brandon Vazquez in the middle. You still get a 4-3-3. Let's see. There it is. Yep. Getting final coaching notices here. Eli and Beer are having a fun conversation there. Brother's just whipping through all of... That's the wrong substitutions you just flashed up there, buddy. That's the wrong one. It's okay, so I was half right. It's Torres coming off and Azuni coming off. So Galley plays full 90 after being a last-minute sub. Brandon Vazquez scored 9 goals prior to in his half season, his 15 games, we'll say. 9 goals in 15 games. And people are complaining about... And there he is, back on the pitch. There we go. All right, so he's got 3 minutes a game plus stoppage time. That's going to be about 3 more minutes, like 2 minutes there for that change. Gets ahead on it there. Nice win. I mean, the game's not over yet. There is still stoppage time. It most likely will be. CJ's there. Does he start next week on the road, or does he come on as another substitution in Minnesota and then play at home in that other game? Right. So does he come on? That's CJ, yeah. Does he play Minnesota, or does he play... Is he substitutions against Minnesota and San Diego? And then play against... And then start against Kansas City? What's the play? Court ball comes in. Way out of play. All right, how much added time? 5 added? Let's see. I mean, you would know. It's a decent ball floated to the back post, just a little bit less oomph on it, and that's better. Let's see. Still hasn't put it up. There's 5 minutes of added time. Yep. It's close with 6. You nailed it with 5. I thought it'd be a little bit more.
I was just thinking, I was like, 6 just seems a little long.
Yeah.
There hasn't been really anything else besides the 2 goals.
I was thinking adding all the substitution minutes and then adding minutes, that's a foul. And then adding the slightly... Has Rosales been taking any corners? No. It's all the corners have been taken by Facu Torres. Although he's off the field now, so I wonder who... Oh, God, he's off the field and Owen Wolff is on the field. Uh-oh. Yeah, Owen's going to be taking corners again, I bet, if Facu's not playing. That's true, because Facu Torres hasn't played with any of the 3 of them. I played with Dani a little bit, with Owen or Brandon. That's a crazy foul on Rosales. Just dribbled that ball out of play. Way to go. Brandon Vazquez gets ahead on it. Gets 1 completed pass. I guess the other option that you could have done, Brandon Vazquez gone out for about 3 headers and his ACL hasn't exploded. True. Glad Reed Roberts made a wonder class. Quite skill against Vancouver. Yeah. There we go. Get there. Come on, Dessler. Oh, okay. Yeah, that will last one there. This is slightly. Oh, called a handball. Okay. Austin ball still. About 2 minutes left. 2 and a bit, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if we gave an extra 30 seconds because we got more stoppage here.
Oh, that was kind of cute. Did you see that in the background?
No.
Ilya and Hazuni, they like grabbed hands and like kissed each other.
Oh, yeah.
As besties.
Oh, Owen, can you control that ball? Owen does get, yeah. Beat one. Beat him 0-1. Beat him 0-1. Whoop. Oh, see ya. I just didn't quite get that second one. Yeah, good second half. Galley, look at Brandon. Look at Brandon. Okay, tries to get it himself. Fair. Oh, those three? Yeah. They did make the same comment there. Now I can sleep. Yeah. Go to sleep, get some sleep before you gotta go to work tomorrow. Or today, I guess. Who starts next week in Minnesota? Is it Brandon? Or is it Ramirez again and Brandon gets 45? I don't know how I feel about him getting like 6 minutes now. You gotta book him. I will be back next week. I will be back next week. Games at 4 o'clock on a Sunday? Absolutely. Why do we have back-to-back Sunday games? Okay. Superman Homecoming. Hey, can he score in the next minute? That'd be great. There's bad first couple of touches. Not a bad first couple of touches. Offside. And we've hit 5 minutes. There it is. Still going. Referee just checked his watch. Oh, and he's blowing it immediately at 5. There it is. Final score. Let's see. Does this work? It does. Cool. Perfect. There we go. Done. 2-0 back-to-back wins for Austin and the return of Superman, Owen, and Danny. Danny gets a little bit more of a return than either of the other two, coming on 65 minutes. Brandon Vazquez comes on just before 90, which I feel like is kind of pointless, but whatever. Good goal from Hazuni. Good goal from Christian Ramirez, who is going to have to fight for a spot now. I don't think it's worth playing half hour. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you just play the first half. You play 45, halftime change then. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it was. I mean, towards ACL. Yeah, it was a good first half, and then the second half, you guys just kind of crumbled. I mean, it's unfortunate. It's kind of the season that both of us are having right now. I feel like it'll be interesting to get the rematch in like 3 weeks in St. Louis to see if it is just a home team thing or, you know, whatever. I mean, unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with 90 minutes of Brandon Vazquez by that point for sure. And if not, I might be in a hole because that would not be good. Brad Stuver, man of the match, 8.3. Dessler, 7.5. Svatok, 6.7. Heinzike, 6.9. Biro, yellow card, 77.1. Does come off with an injury. Player of the match for Apple TV is Christian Ramirez, 1 goal, 1 assist. I guess that does make sense. He is joint top. Who's Women MLS Cup? I honestly, no idea. And it's not either one of the 2 teams that played today. 4 teams that played today, excuse me. Facu Torres, 7.2. Rosales, 7.6. Ilya, 6.8. John Gallagher, 7.1 after being added to the roster in the last minute or two. Mirto Zuni, 8.0. And Christian Ramirez with the goal and assist, 8.3. Looking at St. Louis's or substitutions, I guess, then 7.2 for Dani with an assist. So it was Dani who gets the first one. CONCACAF, Toluca looked pretty good. I think whoever wins Toluca LAFC wins that. Danny Pereira with the assist on the first goal. John Bell with a 6.2. Wolff with a 6.4. Brandon Vazquez with a 5.9. Done a little dirty. I feel like if you come on 90 minutes, you don't really deserve a rating. And then CJ with a 6.0. On St. Louis side, 6.1 for Berkey, 7.0 for McNaughton, 6.2 for Bumgarner, Pulvar with a 6.0, Wallen with a 7.1, Durkin with a 6.4, Perez with a 6.9, Totland with a 6.3, Lovin with a 6.5, did not play very well. Hartle with 7.2, Becker with a 6.3, which I think is generous. Cordova 6.6, Mbaki with a 6.3, Fall with a 6'3", Joyner with a 6 foot. That's a 5'9". I don't know why I just threw 6 foot in there. 5'9", and then McSorley doesn't get a rating. He came on 2 minutes before. Okay, they've taken off the ratings for Vazquez and CJ, and Wolff and Bell. That's what I thought. It doesn't. I don't think you get a rating if you play less than 10. This is your first win, a third win actually, second in a row, and third overall. So that's most likely going to do it for me. I will catch you guys on Sunday. I'll catch you guys on Sunday for the game against Minnesota. But until then, have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good start to your week. I'll see you later.